Hey there, this is not from Scardust. Let me tell you a little story. A few weeks ago, one of the singers in Hillscore came to rehearsal with like this lamp cup thingy. I saw it, and you know the first thing that came to my mind, right? Okay, so at this moment I not this moment because I had to do the rehearsal, but the moment I got home, I entered online and I ordered a few of these cup light bulb thingies, and they just arrived a few days ago. So, here is the result. What do you think? So yeah, I thought why not share the process with you guys. So, come join me.
Okay, so here I'm taking the occasional old Scardust choir lyrics sheet, placing it on top of my computer screen in order to carefully sketch the shape of the leaves using my very blunt pencil. Yeah, this is not at all a professional tutorial in any way, but let's put the leaves aside and cover the bulb in paper tape. And behold, the rookie mistake of using the tape as it is without sticking it on something else beforehand in order to weaken the glue so it can be easily removed. But anyway, here it is, and now it's time to sketch the fruit part on top of the paper tape, and I'm doing this in hope of creating a pattern to be used upon the foam sheet. To be honest, I'm not sure all of this was even necessary, but hey, I had fun, so who cares? Okay, now bear with me here in this endless peeling saga. And remember, you're watching it in fast motion, like really, really fast motion. So believe me when I say this literally took forever. Just watch the struggle. And remember, kids, if you mean to use a paper tape that you're planning on removing later, never use it as it is without weakening it. And by the way, you're listening to a very appropriate part of the Overture for the Estranged. Okay, at last I got it removed, and now it's time to cut the very unnecessary pattern. Okay, so now that I have all my parts, I should go ahead and mark the shapes on top of the foam sheet. It is highly recommended to seek help from a friend to hold your sheet. And now that all the shapes are marked, it's time to cut the pieces while the camera casually switches in and out of focus. Now observe the wonderful display of the unnecessary patterns. And now watch me learning from my mistake and sticking the tape onto my skin before I use it to cover the glass bulb thingy thing. Okay, here comes my good friend, the hot glue gun. Time to glue the pieces onto the thingy thing. And then realize that the pattern is completely off because, well, it doesn't really fit and it will need to be readjusted later anyway. Another absolutely unnecessary step is to cover the foam with gesso. Initially, I thought it will be a good idea because it will prime the foam for painting and will give it strength and protection. Absolutely wrong call, Noah. Put a pin on that while I'm cutting the leaves pattern. This time, it's a necessary pattern, I promise. I'm using an old pair of scissors that I remember from when I was a child. Like, I don't think I ever used them as a child, but they are present in my childhood memories. What can I do? Okay, after I traced them on the foam sheet, now I'm cutting them. This time, with my also old but not that old good pair of scissors. Protecting the floor is crucial. And now back to the wrong gesso call. It needed multiple layers that each took forever to dry, and it didn't give the effect I was looking for. So I ended up running back to my old friend, You guessed it, Mr. Hot Glue Gun. Here I'm just covering the leaves in hot glue, and I probably covered the thingy thing as well in hot glue, off camera. I just love hot glue. Have I said that already? Sorry, I got distracted and missed the cue to announce the start of the painting saga. As you can see, I am mixing paint in the dark, which is the greatest method known to generations of artists throughout history in order to get your colors right. Peeling saga number 2 commences. It is much shorter this time, I promise. Making sure the thingy thing opens smoothly, creating a special aluminum facility to hold the cap while I'm, you guessed it, hot gluing the hell out of it. And attaching the leaves with hot glue. Now I'm painting over it with a very accurately mixed in the dark paint. Okay friends, we have arrived to the peeling saga number 3, which is our final step towards achieving the Pair of Eternity cup bulb thingy thing! We made it!
Alright, let's see how this thing functions. Okay, let me just bring it 1 second, I'll be right back. Here it is. Okay, let me just open this here. Okay, and then we need to take this plastic thingy out, like this. And then we can fill it with whatever beverage you choose. I'm a straight head, so I'm gonna choose water for this one. Of course, I washed it before, so in case you wondered, yes, this is washable, or more or less. I mean, the leaves are foam, so you don't want to. I wouldn't have them touch with too much water, actually, but I was very careful. Okay, so I completely filled it with water now, and I'm guessing with like a bubbly turquoise kind of drink it would be more sexy, but water is my way to go, so I'm gonna close this thing, and then there's like this, do you see it? Like, yeah, clip thingy, so this needs to be open before we actually put the leaves. So I'm gonna open it like this, and put this on top. Okay, so then you can go ahead and choose a straw, preferably a red one, preferably a reusable one. Here we have it. Here it is, and let's try and see if it actually works. You guys, I just drank water from the fruit bulb thingy that I have on my album cover. I'm shocked. Okay, but there is more. There is more. So stay tuned. There is this part. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and drink now, and let's see what happens. If fairies start to appear around me, so let me know, okay? Wait, this is literally amazing. I'm gonna go one step further and turn the lights off. Stay tuned. So, how cool is that? Okay, so I guess I'll see you soon, and thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this process. Alright, so cheers! Okay, so now that you've seen this, if you feel like you can't possibly go through life without having a fruit bulb lamp thingy thing, pair of eternity thingy thing in your life, as I see it, you're facing two options. One, you make one yourself, using this perfect tutorial of learning how not to make things. Two, you join my Patreon. I decided to offer to make one especially to those who join my $20 tiers and up. Check it out. Supporting me will not only fulfill your peculiar need of a fruit lamp bulb pair of eternity thingy thing, it will also really help me develop both Scardust and Hellscore and my musical work in general. Thanks for watching. See you soon.